Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent, it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much-needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Run, keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while wrong is going on. Day or night, we gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way, prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war cry, fight down. Me say Rastafari, war and cry, and do the righteousness. And we love. I will love Jaja, I will love Jaja, yeah, we love Jaja, we love Jaja, we love Jaja, put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I say, watch your man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I and I should never hold thy peace, but we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna pass down Babylon gates. Prepare every the way. Prepare every the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and fight down war and fight. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. And we love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. Me love Jah, Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight, and then DJ Twink.
Good evening and welcome to Doppy Show. How are you all doing this evening? Thank you all for joining us. It's Friday the 13th. They say Friday the 13th is never a good day. But we are out here. And we are out here for just one person only. The Minister of Fish and Fisheries. The Minister of Green Grocers, Rice and Water. Training us to see ghosts. The minister standing yesterday in front of Buster. Couldn't have been a better day standing in front of Buster with your rice and water giveaway, which we will get more into a bit later on. How wanna do, everybody? How wanna do? One big good evening. I'm gonna start the war with you now. One big good evening, oh. Wanna prepare for problem? No. It is pinned in the top of all of your chat. It's on screen here. That's the Global TV app. And I want you to hit the link and download the app, whether it be on your phone or your iPad. There's a code to join. You see the code to join, SK9LOK. Yeah, you got to support the thing. To those of you who have already joined the app and are interacting with our content, thank you all very much for your support. We still need more support from more of you. And don't only read the articles, you can comment on them, just like how you comment on Facebook. If you scroll right down to the bottom, right next to where you see the little art and you touch it, you can also leave a comment there as well. As well as, once you become a member of the app, there is an area, you draw the screen them across, at the end you'll find what is called the Global TV Forum or fan page. That's a community area where we can all interact. You can ask questions there. You can write a bit of thing and post it there. You just have to be mindful of the rules The rules will be there for you to read once you decide to interact with the community page. It will show you the rules. But get on board. Get on board. And so I'm gonna call people then because Floyd Green, the disgrace I get worse and worse. The disgrace is getting worse and worse. But before we get to Floyd Green, come on and download the app. Before we get to Floyd Green, there's bits and pieces that we pull out of favorable budget for no. The allocations in the different area, money allocated to whatever legislative priority they are coming with. So we're going to go to our news desk, and let our news desk tell you of the jibs and jabs in this year $1.4 trillion budget. Bear in mind the taxes to come.
Jamaica's $1.441 trillion 2026-27 budget, balancing recovery, taxes, and public welfare. On February 12, 2026, Jamaica's Minister of Finance and the Public Service, Faye Val Williams, tabled a $1.441 trillion budget for the 2026-27 fiscal year, alongside new revenue measures projected to raise $29.4 billion in the first year and $45 billion over 2 years. The plan is shaped by recovery needs after Hurricane Melissa, rising debt costs, and a widening fiscal deficit, marking the government's first tax package in nearly a decade. Key budget allocations. The budget prioritizes post-hurricane recovery, social services, and long-term resilience. Housing recovery. The restoration of owner and occupant family shelter program, with an initial $10 billion allocation, has already disbursed $2 billion to repair damaged homes. Over 90,000 household damage assessments were completed by early February 2026. Social protection. Legislation for an unemployment insurance scheme will be advanced through amendments to the National Insurance Act. The government also plans to launch the AMA Live app for pensioner verification and expand digital access via platforms like the I Am Able portal for persons with disabilities. Infrastructure and resilience. While full sector breakdowns are pending, funds will support rebuilding critical infrastructure damaged by the hurricane, as well as ongoing projects to enhance climate resilience. Legislative priorities. The Occupational Safety and Health Bill will be tabled, and reforms to sexual offences and constitutional laws are planned. New tax measures. To fund the budget and address fiscal gaps, the government has introduced targeted taxes. Sweetened beverage levy. A special consumption tax of 2 cents per milliliter on non-alcoholic sweetened drinks will take effect in Q1 2026-27, raising $10.1 billion annually. A 300 milliliters drink will cost $6 more, a 600 milliliters $12 more, and a 2-liter $40 more. The measure aims to boost revenue and reduce obesity and diabetes rates. Digital services tax. General consumption tax will apply to foreign digital services starting in Q3 and 2026-27, yielding $300 million in the first year and $4.2 billion by 2027-28. This aligns with global efforts to tax cross-border digital transactions. Alcohol and tobacco. SCT on pure alcohol will rise from $1,230 to $1,400 per litre, and cigarette taxes will increase by $3 per stick to $20. Environmental protection levy, raised from 0.5% to 0.8%, with expanded coverage, projected to generate $3.6 billion. Tourism GCT. The concessional 10% rate will revert to 15% in April 2027, raising $11.4 billion annually, with a 1-year delay to allow industry recovery. Other measures. Adjustments to motor vehicle duty concessions for public officials will raise $1.3 billion, and National Housing Trust transfers will continue at $11.4 billion annually through 2030-31. Implications for Jamaican people. Short-term impacts. Increased costs. Consumers will face higher prices for sweetened drinks, alcohol, tobacco, and some digital services. Low and middle-income households may be disproportionately affected, though the government notes the health benefits of the beverage tax. Business effects. Local beverage manufacturers, retailers, and small businesses relying on imported digital tools may see reduced demand or higher operational costs. The tourism sector, while granted a delay, will need to adjust to higher taxes by 2027. Long-term benefits. Improved services. Revenue will fund critical recovery efforts, housing support, and social programs like unemployment insurance, which will provide a safety net for workers. Health and environment. The beverage levy and environmental tax aim to reduce public health burdens and support sustainability initiatives. Fiscal stability. The measures are designed to safeguard the government's ability to deliver services and delay the debt to GDP target of 60% by 2 years while managing post-hurricane costs.
Do you realize that in this article, the government gave the tourism sector time to adjust? You understand that? For the poor working man, a lot of these will take effect in 2026 in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. But for the tourism sector, they've been given until 2027 to adjust. The tourism sector have been given until 2022 to adjust to the higher tax. But you, us, the ordinary people, have been squeezed out of us immediately. Now let's bring up what we pull out for you in relation to the digital services tax. Let's pull up that bit of explanation and what the digital services tax will mean, especially for customers.
Jamaica's digital services tax, a general consumption tax on foreign supplied digital services and intangibles, takes effect in Q4 2026-27, raising $300 million that year and $4.2 billion in 2027-28. Its implications are as follows. For the government, revenue enhancement. The tax addresses gaps in the existing framework where non-resident providers with no physical presence in Jamaica were not subject to GCT, reducing revenue leakage and providing funds for public services like post-hurricane recovery and social programs. Tax system modernization. Aligned with the International Destination Principle, it ensures digital services consumed in Jamaica are taxed equally to local equivalents, promoting fairness in the digital economy. For consumers, potential price increases. Foreign digital service providers may pass the tax burden to users, leading to higher costs for streaming services, software, e-learning platforms, and other digital products consumed in Jamaica. For businesses, level playing field. Local digital service providers, previously at a disadvantage due to inconsistent tax treatment, will now compete on more equal terms with foreign firms. Operational impacts. Small businesses relying on imported digital tools may face higher costs, while foreign providers will need to comply with GCT registration and collection requirements, adding administrative complexity. International considerations. Global alignment. The measure reflects a growing trend among countries to tax cross-border digital transactions, though it may face scrutiny from nations with large tech sectors, potentially leading to trade tensions if not coordinated globally.
However, in the budget to come next month, we'll have a more detailed breakdown of what that means. So we will have further on that during that time when that is ready. Bear with me. Let me see if this is the right video.
Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries.
Right, we come to the crux of this evening, what will come out about. Floyd Green is becoming more and more disgraceful in his treatment of the people of Parottee. Very, very much disgraceful. During this week, the minister organized relief for the community. What it was, because I know everybody receiving, and play it out like everybody receive it, but I know everybody receive it. But all the minister could have brought to Parottee is rice and water. Mr. Green, you know what you delivered. That particular rice on this screen, Mr. Green, that particular water on the screen, Mr. Green, you're fully aware that on a propaganda because uno love run out and say propaganda. 20 pound of rice and 1 bottle of water to each person who engage to kind of everybody get. 20 pound of rice, Floyd Green, and a gallon of water. Did you hear what I said? 20 pound of rice and 1 gallon of water. All time people never always tell us if you soak rice in the water and use it wash your face. Use the rice water, wash your face, and you will sit up. No, all time people never tell us say use rice water, wash your face if you want to sit up. Then I don't have to up if Floyd Green and try to teach people to see. If Floyd Green say we not catch fish, we don't have money to buy chicken, not such a foot. And Floyd Green turn up with water and rice. The water and the rice were Floyd Green turn up with. The water can't even boil the rice then. The rice are going to end up hard, Floyd Green. Because 1 gallon of water, 1 gallon of water, Floyd Green, can boil 20 pounds of rice. Catherine, Catherine, when you see Floyd Green, you have to go ask him. But what me know is that the gallon of water cannot boil 20 pounds of rice. Your rice are just feel like a gravel. When me say 20 pounds of rice and 1 bag of water and the bottle of water, and that's all you know. Where you see side of Fifi there? Where you see side of Fifi? That's what the minister took to the community for hurricane relief. After Floyd Green Sisse, charity provided people them with so much rice and flour and tin meat. Floyd Green still go there with water. Water. Not chucking water, you know. Not chucking water. 1 gallon bottle, everybody where he managed to get a gallon of water and 20 pounds of rice. 1 gallon of water and 20 pounds of rice. So maybe you have to go pick up seawater or Maros water, cook the rice, because possibly you don't want to save that dirty bottle of water they for drink. So we know you get the whole dirty bottle there from. In Floyd Green, it look like you got a recycle site. Floyd Green. Floyd Green, it look like you got a recycle site. Go pick up old buckle, shake them out with liquor water, and go filter, go fill them up, and I walk and talk about. I walk and talk about drinking water. Floyd Green, where you get them old buckle there? Hmm? Where you get them old buckle there, Floyd Green? Come in, know them buckle they not selling in a shop. Floyd Green. Anybody ever see them buckle there? Anyone know Jamaica there? Or ever see them buckle there in a shop? I don't know who sell them buckle there. Come in, no recycle them. Hmm? Me know to say a recycle dump. Floyd Green go pick up the water buckle them. And I have to ask Christ, minister, as they would say. Fifi, what a disgrace. What a disgrace, Fifi. Hmm? Fifi and Buster. Our Buster teacher, me say, I was so happy when I saw you standing in front of Buster. Me say, such a right time. Such a right time. When you have just carried out Buster tradition just days before you turn up in front of Buster there, so. So I was so glad when me see you in front of Buster. But Floyd Green, you are a disgrace. Me no know what Southwest St. Elizabeth and Parottee people see now you. I cannot fathom it. Because you can't tell a good lie. Hmm? Foreign donation, them, Debbie. Hmm? £20 of rice. £20 of rice. And 1 gallon of water. What a confusion. Do I cook the rice with the water or do I drink the water? Me would even contemplate bathe with it. Hmm? Floyd Green. Would even contemplate bathe with it. And then when me drink the water, Floyd Green, me have to go think about, am I gonna have cholera? Am I gonna have diarrhea? Am I gonna have Ebola? Because me don't know the dump site where Floyd Green go pick up a bucket over, and full up it. And if in a river, Floyd Green go turn up to in knee and full up the bucket of water. I just don't know. But it look like something we would have in a shop. And if me go in a shop and see, look, crimple, so, me not take it up. Me not taking it up. If me go in a shop and me see, look, like I say, it come out a barrel bottom. Because see, look like how Babsy look yesterday. But talk truth, our Babsy there go with the sheet curtain and pillar. Anybody work it out yet? Anyway, back to normal. Serious gal again. £20 of rice. £20 of rice. And 1 gallon of dirty water. Water will look like you walk out to any river to your knee in any river and dip the buckle and fully up and can't go get the people them. Why Floyd Green so horrible? Why Parottee people are protect Floyd Green? I know not a light post no lift up half a dot in a Parottee, you know. No light, no water, no connection. No light, no water, no connection. Especially down on the coastline. No light, no water, no connection. And the people are so comfortable with it. They are so protecting Floyd Green. There's another hypocrisy that Floyd Green is carrying out in the community. where Floyd Green is sending water truck to his specific people, Floyd Green, not to the community, only to specific delegates, Floyd Green. What a blue laha. We did warn them, you know. We did warn them. Them never take us serious. It's all in front of them now. And the problem is nobody ain't talking.
Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries Floyd Green personally oversaw the distribution of emergency relief supplies to residents of Parottee this week, with each household receiving 20 pounds of rice and 1 gallon of clean drinking water to support community well-being amid ongoing supply chain challenges. The initiative, coordinated with local parish councils and community leaders, targeted all 347 households in the rural community, ensuring no family was left without essential provisions. Speaking at the distribution site at Parottee Primary School, Minister Green emphasized that the effort was part of a broader government commitment to strengthening food security in vulnerable areas. We know that access to nutritious food.
Opal, what you see on screen there next to Floyd Green was exactly what he brought, him and him hinge people them. What is next to him? The 20 pound of brothers rice and the bakla, we don't know whatever water I name. That's exactly what the minister brought. And I know everybody get neither. I must say about 100 people get. So we don't matter about all 300 also, about 100 people get, if so much get.
Food and safe water is fundamental to building strong communities, Minister Green stated. Parottee has faced unique challenges with transportation and supply access, and today's distribution is about standing with our people and ensuring they have the basics they need to thrive. Volunteers from the Jamaica Social Investment Fund and local youth groups assisted with organizing the distribution process, implementing a streamlined system to minimize wait times and maintain order. Residents arrived in scheduled batches, with priority given to elderly citizens and families with young children. 68-year-old Parottee resident Marcia Campbell expressed gratitude for the support. This rice will feed my family for weeks, and having clean water means we don't have to travel miles to collect it, she said. To see the minister here helping hand out supplies himself shows that our government cares about small communities like ours. The relief items were sourced from local Jamaican farmers and water treatment facilities, aligning with the ministry's goal of supporting domestic producers while addressing immediate community needs. Minister Green noted that this distribution is the first phase of a longer-term plan for Parottee, which will include infrastructure improvements to enhance regular supply delivery to the area. Our work doesn't stop here, Minister Green added. We're already planning to upgrade local road networks and establish a community water point that will provide reliable access to clean water year-round. This relief effort is a foundation for building greater resilience in Parottee. Local government representative for the area, Councillor Denise Morgan, praised the collaborative approach. Bringing together government agencies, volunteers, and community members has made this initiative a success, she said. It's proof that when we work in partnership, we can make real positive changes for our people. Distribution concluded ahead of schedule, with all households receiving their supplies by mid-afternoon on the second day of operations. The ministry has committed to conducting follow-up assessments in Parottee over the next month to identify additional support needs.
I know everybody get globalists. No goes on, everybody get. Some people get yes. Exactly what is on screen there. Exactly what is on screen there. That bag of rice and that. What we call this over England, a 5-liter bottle of water. 20 pound of rice and 5 liter of water. And that the minister care in the community. Now the community's been getting a raft of rice and flour for the first week of Melissa. Them not really need for about the second week of Melissa. Them not need rice and flour. It would have even better if Green Day cast on chicken go get them. Cause long time some of them don't have meat because some of them don't have the money for buy. Black River mash up almost about 1.5 supermarket that Black River. Them have enough rice. You know how much people at Parottee have to dash with weeble rice and weeble flour with there? Fried green. The charities did so well. And one of the things we're happening at Parottee, because we don't know what happened, but we've never had issue with mole ever in life before. And since Melissa, that issue is appearing in people's house. Well, we know say we hosted them, especially on the coastline, it cover underwater and so on. But that's a new galang in our community where a foreign alone made it see mole in a house. We never see it in a house in a Jamaica, but it is becoming a thing now in our community since the Melissa thingy. And people don't have the money to treat these things at the moment. You understand? Because every livelihood for people mash up and throw down a dot. And the only thing fly, you know how much almost about 20 hours on the coastline down at what we call lower there, either severely damaged or completely washed away. Either they are severely damaged or they are completely washed away. Them people there, $500,000. $500,000. I mean, that cannot do anything. Even if you go build a one room, material, by the time you start buying material, the $500,000 done and you're stuck. And that is what the government expect the people them to use to get back on them feet. While at the same time, the same government introduce new tax on them very same people. It really don't make no sense. Because if favor come tell us say, because of Melissa, why them affair raise tax, it's the worst time. Melissa should have make give a tax break. Melissa should have make give a tax break rather than a put on tax on what poor people buy. It don't make sense. I don't know if the people are listening and understanding. When you do them backwards talking there. I don't know if people understand. Because if not never happened for 10 years, I want to claim say for 10 years, we do not impose no new tax. And at one time we lick down throw down a dot. At that time we not choose to impose new tax pan. We tell you if that makes sense. And how you explain that to somebody it makes sense. So this is the best time and the right time to raise tax while the people lose everything. Business and domestic. This is the best time to raise tax. When you have ample 10 years for raising and you never raise it. It's not that you're short of money. You take out a $6.7 billion US dollar loan. Why you didn't take the 1.4 whatever money you need from that money and give poor people the tax break. Why you never delay we until next year as well, just like how you delay the tourism sector? Hmm? The tourism sector get a year break. What about us? Hmm? There's no fair deal. We can't wait for the budget. Cannot not in the way, you know. Not in the way. I mean, tell Jamaica people, no look for anything in the budget because not in the way. And to you, to the whole town, where Andrew Chick, the Sunday night, after in here, after Mark Golden thump him in him back at the last debate, and do the and shock him with the 3.5. Andrew come out the Sunday night before election and he fool on about the minimum wage. We don't ask Andrew about it because we don't know if we don't notice if an election Andrew not talk minimum wage. May I wait for hear if anything near minimum wage I go in at the budget. Because so far me not hear or see it. So we are wait for see if anything minimum wage I go I hit in take and fool a lot of you know. A lot of you know whenever I want to go to the poll, I hit Andrew take and fool you know, the minimum wage. Yes, Philly, social tourism. If you notice, after Melissa, the government was more concerned about getting the tourism sector on its feet more than the people pandot, even though at now him still don't care about the people on the ground. Hmm? Even now, still not care about the people on the ground. And look at this method, this government is becoming more and more disgraceful because Andrew Holness come to Parliament, come introduce tax when we not have it. And Floyd Green can rice, can starch and water. Floyd Green can starch and water come give we. When favor that tax we. Favor that tax we say sweet drinks are kill we with diabetes. And then Floyd Green can rice for come give with diabetes. You don't understand it? You don't understand the madness? Hmm? Them attacks we for protect we from diabetes. And then in the same out of the other hand, them a give we rice for kill we off with diabetes. Make it make sense, please. Hmm? Make it make sense. Does it make sense to anyone? No? That in the same time when them a give when them attacks with for we diet, them a give with things we go even affect with diet more. Globalists, to those of you in all the channels, in the top of your chat is our app for our channel. Can you please hit the link and download the app, please, and sign in with your Facebook account or your YouTube account, your Gmail. That will allow you to keep up with our news article that we are putting out for those of you, the ready. Some of the shorter articles as well, we will put them in a video format, but the link is pinned in your chat. Can you support us by downloading the app and join the membership on our app for our news article? We are depending on your support. Alrighty. Not that Mr. Green chuck water into the community for the entire community. What would be cheaper? I don't know what would be cheaper. But it's not about being cheap, Floyd Green. You know, say, Parottee family them and a small family. You know, Floyd Green, say this here 1 gallon of water, this here 5 liter of water cannot serve a family home for a day. This 5 liter water, Floyd Green, cannot serve a family home for a day. And so when Floyd Green care come to the community as assistance, as relief, bear in mind, from Melissa, we not hear Floyd Green mention nothing about in constituency, nothing but the most ravished community, Black River and Parottee, in a constituency, nothing. Floyd Green no come with no support from government and from Ministry of Colonel Charles. What Floyd Green do? Floyd Green jump on every bandwagon in say a entertainer, a charity, a celebrity, or anybody. Floyd Green can jump on them bandwagon and come along with. And the one time Floyd Green come with water. The one time Floyd Green come with this type of support because they go with some fish wire already. That's a different subject. Me talk about that. But the food support, the first Floyd Green go with food support, whether be from him or from the government. He always come with charity and all of that. Entertainer, celebrity, bold, Sean Paul, everybody can hitch a ride pan. And Mr. Green turn up with rice and water. So when we soak the rice in the water and wash our face and we start to the duppy them Floyd Green, what we do next? What we do next, Floyd Green? When we start to the duppy them, after we wash our face with the rice water, what's the next move? Because you have to give with the manual. Rice and water come with manual, Floyd Green. You can't just give people rice and water without instruction. Because you never come with scallion, onion, tomato, carrot, chocho, and chicken. You come with rice and you come with water. So we want instruction if you know. So when we wash our face with the rice water and we start the duppy, what the next move be? Then people take with the idiot, you know. Them people take with the idiot. Rice and water. After how much a month, Floyd Green, rice and water. So that's all. I don't have no shame about it. You and Colonel Charles, you know, walk and take photograph with people with these big check turn up in front town. And up until now, the people them can't get the money. I want to have them all over social media, turn up, hold the big cardboard checking at it. Oh no wicked so. How no wicked so? Why not treat the people them so horrible? Why not treat the people them so horrible? Me say, Floyd Green, just the other day, if you say Floyd Green pan party people, Varna, but serve on our right, you know. Serve on our right. Because on the same party people, they are take set for me in election. So serve on our right. Uno chose the Barabbas regime. Uno couldn't choose another regime, but uno choose the Barabbas regime. And uno have to live and dead with Barabbas. And uno choose him. You had a choice to choose better. If God cursed people and nation, God cursed America and Jamaica, or its people, because Jamaica and America had the choice to do better and then do worse. And now these two set of idiots complaining. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? These two idiots saw other option and they decide to choose the worst. Jamaica chose corruption. America chose pedophilia, racism, crime, and that's what you all chose. But right now, I hold on to turn around and complain. Wait till the tax start hit. Labor rights, me sooner rejoice like this tax is a good system, is a good thing. Wait till you can buy food. It may turn out worse than the PJ Patterson gas riot, you hear? And just cigarette and beverage tax may turn out worse than PJ gas riot because Jamaica is at a hungrier and a more fed up state than they were back then. Labor rights, Eddie, you're not ready for Andrew, you know. When you not dry him, we will hold him and push him for now. But globalists, I'll go about myself now and go have a decent weekend rest. Not even know if I do anything website tomorrow. Lord, my website have my mind busy. But anyway, as I say, download the app for the Global TV Press, where we put out our article and short videos, as well as you have a Global TV forum that we can all interact. There's a poll that we put in the forum on the taxes. You can interact with that poll as well. And the code is also there. If it asks you for a code to join, it is also there in the chat next to your thingy, the link as well. So thank you very much for being here tonight. Thanks for an amazing week. Have yourself an amazing weekend. And please do join us back on Sunday, where we start the ball all rolling again. If nothing emergency kicks off, we won't come back until Sunday. Alrighty? So thank you. Good night from Global TV, and have yourself a peaceful and restful weekend. Thank you. Good night.
Ghetto, run, keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just a fly and I say watch a man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I she never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare and read the way. Prepare and read the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Rastafari. War and crime. And do that righteousness. And we love And we love Jaja,
Jah Rastafari.
and we love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari. Save all people.
And we love Jaja. We love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari.
We love Jaja.
Jah Rastafari. Preserve all people.
Put time away again. Listen.
Yeah.
So just as I say, watch your man, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace, but we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and
Fight down war and fight.
Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah,
Jah
and we love
Rastafari.
Jah,
Jah Rastafari. Preserve all
and we love Jah.
Jah
Me love Jah,
Jah
me
Rastafari.
love Jah,
Jah Rastafari. Preserve all
me love Jah,
Jah Rastafari.
Jah Rastafari, Jah.
Rastafari.
Yeah, the next song is.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.